Hi everybody and welcome to another little TTT adventure. Some time ago I received a pile of old motherboards. Some of them worked, most of them didn't, and for various reasons. Over the past year, instead of just tossing them out, I used some for different purposes, like decoration on the workbench I use for my show. In the meantime, I try to get some of them to work every now and again. Every few months trying a different method or trying a different trick. I have 10 non-working motherboards left. And I've tried everything I can think of so far, from trying to recover the BIOSes to even washing them in hot soapy water and hanging them out to dry on the washing line on a hot summer's day. I kid you not. Spoiler alert, none of those things worked. This time it's their swan song. I found a somewhat controversial and risky method, and I'm going to try it on all 10 of these motherboards. Just one last ditch effort to see if I can get at least one of them to work. And if this doesn't fix them, I don't think anything ever will. The method? I'm going to bake them in an oven. No, I'm not kidding. No, I'm not insane. I'm deadly serious. Come on, I'll show you. So how is this supposed to work? The heat from the oven is supposed to soften the solder and reflow any dry joints. You see, sometimes what happens is that with the continuous use of a motherboard and turning it on, turning it off, it heats up and it cools down. And sometimes little tracks and little connections between the components on the board, they weaken and sometimes they lose contact. And what the heat does is reflows those connections so that they reconnect again and work again. Of course, it won't help for faults like leaky blown capacitors or any other broken components on the board. But since I can't see any other faults on these motherboards, I think it's a safe bet that dry joints are mostly the problem. And since they're technically dead anyway, I don't really have anything to lose. Of course, this is not a fix-all miracle cure, but I'm willing to give it a try. Now, of course, advance warnings and don't try this shit at home if you don't know what you're doing included. I'm not going to take any responsibility if anybody blows up their stove or melts motherboards all over the racks inside their oven. Not my problem, as long as you don't try to do this without doing your own research first. Okay, come on, let's get started. Preheated the oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Because this oven is older than even I am and still marked in that ridiculous manner. So it takes a bit of time to do the conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Then I put each board inside for 10 minutes. After that's done, I put it aside to cool off completely and then stick the next one in. And just like that, like a little assembly line. And once they're all done, we can move to the TTT workbench. Now I'm going to test each one of these boards on my motherboard test rig, the one I made myself a few months ago. If you'd like to see how I did that, I'll put the link below this video for you.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh, here we go again. What a lovely view, my trusty friend. The deathly screens of blue. Just when I'm winning, life's feeling brand new. Crash and burn, thanks windows, what else is new? Deathly screens of blue, my digital doom, freezing my world in this pixelated tomb. Code mystery, no help to construe, stranded and helpless on deathly screens of blue. Oops, something went wrong. How polite and sly, systems throwing tantrums, oh me, oh my. World's gone poof, there's no need to rule, just reboot, repeat, deathly screens of blue. Control, Alt, delete, that's a joke, come on. Even tech support just tells me, move on. My patience evaporates, my rage overdue, forever haunted by deathly screens of blue. Control, Alt, deathly screens of blue, my digital doom, free and freeze frame in my daily cartoon. Windows says sorry, but we'll never rescue, trapped again in these deathly screens of blue. Deathly screens of blue, my digital doom, playing freeze frame in my daily cartoon. Windows says sorry, but we'll never rescue, trapped again in these deathly screens of blue.
Keyboard into it.
The sky once a bright, now clouded gray, which is the sun does pass away. Whispers of hope, they fade and waver. Time slips past, it's too late, it's all over. Oh, it's too late, it's all over. The songs we sang, the dreams we bore, the silent nights, no hands of hope. The world grows cold, it's all over. We built our walls of glass and stone, forgot the seeds we'd once have sown. The rivers run dry, the forests fall. Echoes remain of the distant call. Oh, it's too late, it's all over. The songs we sang, the dreams we bore, the silent nights, no hands of hope. The world grows cold, it's all over. Oh, it's too late, it's all over. The songs we sang, the dreams we bore, the silent nights, no hands of hope. The world grows cold, it's all over.
Nope.
Built our walls of glass and stone, forgot the seeds we'd once have sown. The rivers run dry, the forests fall. Echoes remain of a distant call. the forest fall. Echoes remain of a distant call. Too late now to mend the broken ties. Final chords of our goodbyes. In silent nights, no more to discover. Just whispered words, it's all over. It's all over. We built our walls of glass and stone. Forgot the seeds we'd once have sown. The rivers run dry, the forests fall. Echoes remain of a distant call.
Yes! Look at that!
Dreams we bore in silent nights, no hand to hold. The world grows cold, it's all over.
Nope.
Oh, 3 out of 10 isn't bad.
At the end of this exercise, this unconventional and somewhat risky method has recovered 3 working motherboards out of 10. Of course, I would have liked it to be more, but those are the odds and I'll take them. It gives me 3 working motherboards I can use for other projects. You might even see them in future videos. Anyway, that's the end of this little adventure. If you've made it this far, why not hit the like button? And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button next to it. And with that, I'm out. See you all next time. I'm Christina Engler. Thank you for watching.
Back from the silent circuits, cold and still. No power, no light, no thrill. They said you're gone, no hope inside. But text alive, you cannot hide. Cold soldered joys, lifeless lines, but deep within a spark still shines. Breathing in the current flows, a miracle nobody knows. Back from the dead, you rise again. Motherboard, heartbeat, electric vein. Revived and strong, no ghost in the shell. From the shadows, you fought and you fell. Back from the dead, the circuits glow. Life restored. Watch the data flow. Fuses blown, chips replaced.